The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. President Bongbong Marcos is urging Filipinos to be an instrument of hope this holiday season. The president noted that Christmas is about reaching out to those who are suffering from solitude, sickness, and poverty. He also called for goodwill, kindness, and compassion amid all the festivities.
Naway isabuhay din natin ang tunay ng diwa ng Pasko sa pamamagitan ng pag-unawa, pagkalinga, at pagtulong sa kapwa. Sa pamamagitan nito, tayo ay nagsisilbing parol ng siyang nagbibigay ng sigla, kulay at liwanag sa buhay ng bawat isa tungo sa mas maunlad na bagong Pilipinas.
For her part, Vice President Sara Duterte emphasized the spirit of love and the celebration of family and resilience. She also reminded Filipinos to assist and empathize with those who need care more than ever.
Huwag nating kalimutan, sa Pasko at sa abot ng ating makakaya sa iba pang mga araw, ay tulungan at damayan natin ang ating mga kapwa Pilipino na naghihirap, nagugutom, may karamdaman at nag-aagaw buhay. Ngayong Pasko, pasalamatan natin ang ating mga kababayang nagpakita ng katatagan, integridad, malasakit at pagmamahal sa bayan. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year kaninyong tanan.
Pope Francis believes the message of peace of Jesus is being drowned out by the futile logic of war. During the 11th Christmas of his pontificate, Francis said a solemn Christmas Eve Mass in St. Peter's Basilica. In his homily, he talked about the conflict in the Holy Land, which spans parts of the Mediterranean Sea and River Jordan. Pope Francis said the real message of Christmas is peace and love, urging people not to be obsessed with worldly success and consumerism. In Bethlehem, where Jesus is believed to have been born, clergy canceled traditional Christmas celebrations for the first time in memory. Festivities are also sparse this year as church leaders show solidarity with Gazans amid Israel's attacks.
Il nostro cuore stasera è a Betlemme, dove ancora il principe della pace viene refutato dalla logica perdente della guerra, con il ruggire delle armi che anche oggi gli impedisce di trovare alloggio nel mondo. Fratelli e sorelle, stanotte l'amore cambia la storia. Fa che crediamo, oh Signore, nel potere del tuo amore, così diverso dal potere del mondo.
In sports, the super bantamweight unification bout between Pinoy boxer Inoue-Tapales and Japanese fighter Naoya Inoue comes with a no rematch clause. In a surprising move, Inoue's handlers opted not to have the clause, which is typical for big-name matches. This serves as a safety net in case a stunning upset occurs. The 30-year-old Inoue comes in as a heavy favorite as he is considered the world's top pound-for-pound champ. He's undefeated in 25 fights with 22 knockouts under his belts. Tapales is no pushover either, boasting a 37-3 win-loss record including 19 KOs. The match is set tomorrow at Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan. PBA legend Samboy Lim has died at 61 years old. This was announced by his family on his official Facebook page. They thank the therapists, doctors, nurses, family, and friends who were there for Lim the past few years. Lim died 9 years after suffering a heart attack in the middle of an exhibition game back in November 2014. Known as a Skywalker, he dazzled fans as one of the best cagers in the Philippines during the 80s and the 90s. Lim won 9 PBA titles and was part of the 25 and 40 greatest players of the PBA. He also won several medals as part of the Philippine national team. The PBA has extended its condolences to the family of Samboy Lim. In a statement, the PBA called the Skywalker a true icon, noting his indelible contributions in furthering the game of basketball in the Philippines. Lim became more known for his aerial artistry, hence the nickname. Apart from his unparalleled skills, the league also honored the passion and dedication Samboy brought to the game. The PBA said Lim's legacy spanned generation and that he played a part in making the league more popular among Filipinos. As it bids farewell to one of its most renowned players, The league remembers the joy he brought to the countless fans and the Filipino pride the Skywalker instilled on them. We're taking a timeout. The game on One News Now will return after a quick break. Stay tuned. You're still watching the game on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. Thanks for joining us. Rain or Shine and Magnolia have picked up wins on Christmas Eve in the latest season of the PBA. Here's the story. The Rain or Shine Alaso Painters continue their late surge in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. After struggling in the first few games to start the conference, Rain or Shine now remains in the hunt for a playoff spot. Their latest victims are the lowly Terra Firma Jeep. The E-Painters ran away in the fourth quarter with the help of timely baskets in the final minutes of the game. Final 116-105. This is Rain or Shine's fourth straight win after dropping 5 consecutive games at the start of the conference. They are now clinging on the 8th spot with a 4-5 win-loss record. Balanced offense was key in the win, led by Bo Belga's 18 points. Terra Firma, meanwhile, continued to slide as they dropped to a 2-7 standing following their 6th straight defeat.
It's been a good combination of locals and our import. Our chemistry is getting better every game. Yung lahat ng panalo namin, iba-iba yung nagiging best player, so na-spread out yung yung credit at saka yung contribution. Usapan din namin na gusto namin magpasko ng galing sa panalo.
In the other game, the Magnolia Hotshots also used a solid closer to trump the Converge Fiber Xers 88-80. The Hotshots cruised to a 14-point lead after a neck-and-neck battle in the first 3 quarters. Converge was not able to recover from the rally, enabling Magnolia to come away with the victory. The win fortified the Hotshots' hold of the top seed as they now have a 9-1 win-loss slate. Converge, meanwhile, is eliminated from the playoff contention with a 1-8 slate at the bottom of the standings. Tyler Bay had 27 points and 13 rebounds to lead the team. This also marked the debut of forward Calvin Abueva, who finished with 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals in 13 minutes of action.
Actually, yung sinabi ko sa halftime, wala talaga kaming energy. Good thing, yung mga players ko kahit paano na-realize nila na we will not win this game if we don't work hard. So, on the second half, we adjust and yun, naging maganda yung takbo ng execution namin on both ends of the floor.
PBA action resumes today for the annual Christmas Games. The San Miguel Beermen take on the Phoenix Fuel Masters at 4 p.m. Phoenix looks to continue their surge and grab their 7th straight win in the conference. Next, the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings play the TNT Tropang Giga at 6:30 p.m. TNT will play all Filipino as import Ronde Hollis Jefferson is out due to an injury. The Philippines has moved up 2 spots in the FIBA Boys World Rankings. The Gilas boys are now the 25th best basketball team in the world according to the latest list of FIBA. The team settled for a 4th place finish in the FIBA Under-16 Asian Championship. The teenagers faced a mighty Chinese team in the bronze medal match and lost 87-59, but that was enough to push them up the standings. Among Asian countries, the country is ranked 4th behind Australia, Iran, and China. The best youth team is still the United States, followed by Spain, France, Australia, and Serbia. The Fresh Foxies are bulking up their front office. It has signed Hideo Suzuki as team consultant in the upcoming 2024 PVL season. Suzuki is celebrated for steering Japanese squad Kurashiki Ablaze to the title in the PVL Invitational Conference. Suzuki is renowned for his strategic brilliance and successful coaching career. He is expected to be instrumental in the development of Farm Fresh players. He will also extend his expertise to elevate the performances of teams under the strong group athletics, particularly in the collegiate ranks. With this, Farm Fresh is on track to have a better showing up in the upcoming season. The team finished the All-Filipino Conference at 10th place with a 2-9 win-loss record. Check out more stories at onesports.ph. Meantime, the newsday continues later at 6 in the evening. See you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.